Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. Alright then, so this again is going to be a blast from the past. More specifically, not just any old movie, it's a low budget feature. And more specifically, it's something that hardly anyone would know about, if any at all, that is. So, I'll be talking about a martial arts film because I can't get enough of these types of movies. I never could really. So, I'll be reviewing the film titled Shaolin Iron Finger. For some reason, like so many of these movies I reviewed, they have a shit ton of other titles as well. For this one, it's like, is that enough fucking titles for you? I mean, if anyone didn't know you better, they would think that these are different movies. Ugh. Anyway, like always, let's talk about the plot, shall we? So let's just get into it. Oh yeah. Anyway, the main character is this revolutionary type of individual who is the expert in the Iron Finger style of Kung Fu. Because, of course. But, unfortunately for the main character, let's just say that there's a bit of drama. And this has something to do with the fact that his mother has been kidnapped. So, when this has occurred in his life, he is forced by his enemy to destroy this, of course, these warlords, I guess you would say. And yeah, including this rogue monk and five elements Venom, I guess. And there was this crazy guy. So this pretty much is a action-packed type of movie, and let's just say they really go throw down. Of course, it's very fast-paced, and the main character must go through this whole thing here. And yes, it's not an easy ride for him. Of course, it's pretty wide for a main character, obviously. So anyway, and that's the thing, though. Yeah, of course, it's not gonna be easy for a main character, but it never really is. Of course, he's gonna kick a lot of ass. Of course, like of course he would. And but all in all, this is definitely the type of movie I would definitely, of course, recommend. So yeah, that's the thing, folks. He is the main character. Is the must do what's right. Obviously, the main character they must do what he feels to be true, of course. And yeah, anyway, let's just say all in all, this is put a crazy ride. I'm not gonna spoil the story really, like I hardly ever would anyway. I hardly ever do that, of course. And that's the thing, folks. And I can say the fight scenes are pretty good here. The fight scenes in this movie are really well done. And these are the type of kung fu movies I do wish, really. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. These are the type of kung fu movies I do enjoy. And the way the fight scenes are done, it's not like how they used to. The way the fight scenes are done in these types of movies, and they're not as done as they used to. Like the way they were executed, like the style of the fight scenes, of course. They're really fast paced, of course. They're really fast paced and whatnot. I like the way the style of it and whatnot. It doesn't have like so many different camera angles when it comes to the fighting, like a lot of recent action movies would. That always annoyed the hell out of me. Maybe that's probably me just nitpicking some stuff, but I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm just kind of using this as an excuse to talk about kung fu movies because, again, like I said, I'd like to talk about this type of stuff. I really do. So anyway, all in all, I would definitely recommend this because it's a solid film as a whole. It's just unfortunately this is the English dub version I came across, so the dubbing isn't particularly great, really. I mean, it's okay, but it still needs some work. When you think about it, to some extent, at the end of the day. I mean, if you get past that, I guess it's fine. I suppose. I'm just letting everyone know the dub is just whatever. Okay, that aside, I can definitely say that in regards to this type of movie, it's pretty fast paced. Of course, it's pretty fast paced, and that's the thing with these types of movies. You have to make sure it doesn't slow down too much. which of course will get irritating because of that, which will get really annoying. You do have to make it show those brisk pacing in this kind of thing. Make sure you get to the action, not just the fighting, of course, the plot development. You know, make sure the plot doesn't drag too much out or anything when it comes to this kind of stuff. You get to the points really. And again, this thing is dub version, so if there's anything that's missing, like the context of the story or whatever, that's because I'm talking about the English dub version. So if there's something that's missing, it's because it would be because of that, folks. I'm just saying. Anyway, I can say that this is definitely one of these types of movies I wouldn't mind talking about it, folks. Of course, the main character, he's supposed to be the good guy. He's supposed to be he must help out everybody in some ways, of course, and whatnot. That's usually the type of movies I come across when it comes to this genre, and that's fine, I suppose. I reckon. But anyway, I don't know. It's definitely not too bad of a movie, really. I guess fairly straightforward stuff, and the way it's handled, it's pretty good, actually. I guess. Again, aside from the awful, I guess, somewhat average dubbing, I suppose. But yes, folks, this is type of movies I want to talk about more often whenever I have the chance, that is. And it's definitely a pretty crazy movie as a whole. So the action is pretty good. The plot itself is it's actually fairly solid, I guess. The action is pretty solid, of course. And so yeah, I mean, in some ways, it does take a good minute for the action to occur, sure. But I would definitely say that sometimes it take a good minute too. But it kept me entertained long enough that I didn't get bored. So I guess that's something, I suppose. Anyway, there's not a whole lot I can really complain about, really. So anyway, I would definitely say give this an overall rating of a 7.010. It's a 7.010 for me. So of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. See ya. Oh yeah, later.